if you had to think of a day where you did everything perfectly, you didn't skip any habits, you got all your work done, what would that day look like exactly? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I think the perfect daily routine would look like so that you can get some ideas and insights as to what you should be doing every day in order to achieve your goals. Let's not waste any time. Starting with the morning routine, you want to be getting up early, 5 or even like 4 a.m. The easiest way to do this while removing all the self-discipline from it is to take your phone and put it away from your bed with the most annoying alarm ever. So you have to climb out of your bed to go turn off the alarm, and at that point you're already out of bed, so you're good. For some people it doesn't matter, like if you live on your own, but even if you do to an extent, I think you should be getting up early because it will minimize all of the distractions. So even if you live on your own, you're still gonna hear all the cars and people outside in the later morning, but if you get up early, it's quiet. I'm recording this video right now at 6:45 a.m. and I can tell you with confidence that there has been no interruptions to my morning routine at all, which has allowed me to get to the point where I have worked out and done everything I needed to do and get to recording this early in the morning. The next thing you should do right after you wake up is plan out your day so you know exactly what you should be doing from the morning to the evening of the day. I do this every morning. I write one paragraph of what I'm going to be doing during that day, and then afterwards I think the best morning routines would include meditation or daily prayer. The next thing that I think the perfect daily routine includes is a 1 to 2 hour workout right early in the morning so you don't have to worry about it later, and you can get that big hard task right out of the way right at the start of the day. The next thing that I think the perfect daily routine includes is some cold water exposure, whether that be ice baths or cold showers. Right after your workout, you should get into the cold shower, and you only need to be in there for like 30 seconds to a minute. Then afterwards, as you do whatever you need to do to get ready for the day, such as brushing your teeth, I want you to keep the cold water on you and not towel off, so that you can endure the cold water for as long as possible. Next part of the perfect daily routine is breakfast. Now I believe if you're cutting, you should just skip breakfast entirely so that you can be well fasted for your work and just focus on the later meals like lunch and dinner. But if you're bulking, you kind of just gotta take the L and have breakfast. So every morning I've got this like 1,200 calorie peanut butter shake, which I use every morning. But of course your breakfast should be something healthy. Okay, now going on to the most important part of the day, your time to spend working. So before I talk about what the work blocks should look like, I first want to note that if you have school, I don't believe it's possible to achieve the perfect daily routine on a school day. You can still have a pretty good one if you choose to ignore all of the unimportant lectures and instead just take out your laptop, pretend you're taking notes or something, well then actually just work on whatever it is you need to do. However, on a normal day, you should split your work into 1 to 2 deep work segments and 1 block for doing all of your shallow tasks. And I'll explain what those are. The deep work periods are the ones where you want to deeply focus on one task for extended periods of time without distracting yourself with anything or doing any other tasks that need to be done during that time. Just that one thing. And during the shallow work periods, that is the time to focus on all the little tasks that need doing. The things which you're not doing for a long enough time for you to have a deep focus in doing them. And by the way, if you're wondering, I do not think it is possible to do any sort of deep work at all while in school, because it's just not the right environment and you're going to be way too distracted for you to achieve the level of focus that I'm talking about. Okay, so now it is dinner time and you have finished all of your work for the day, because I think during the perfect daily routine, the time after dinner should be the time that you spend recharging for the next day and hanging out with family. There's not much else to say there. So the evening is the time spent doing everything that you need to do to get ready for sleep, and I do not care how late this is. I'm not going to say how much sleep is the perfect amount, because that is different for everybody. So your evening routine could be at like 8 o'clock or it could be at 11 o'clock. Who knows? The first part of my evening routine is I usually cold shower, and then what you want to do for the perfect daily routine is leave the water on your body after you take the cold shower so that you can endure the cold for as long as possible. Leave the water on as you brush your teeth and do whatever else you need to do to get ready for bed. After you're completely ready for bed, I think to achieve the perfect daily routine, you should take some time at the end of the day to reflect on your day and see if you worked as hard as you could have and tried your hardest, and just remind yourself of what you got done during that day, and even think a little bit about what you want to do tomorrow. And the final step in achieving the perfect daily routine is I usually like to take some time to read for about 30 minutes before bed so I can get my mind into a state where it's ready to go to sleep. If you want to know the book I've been reading recently, it is Never Finished by David Goggins. Good book. And then at the end of the day, you climb into bed and you go to sleep. Do you guys think that this was the ideal daily routine to follow? Please tell me in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it so much. And also subscribe if you found this video helpful. But also, if you watched this far and you did not find the video helpful, please also tell me why in the comments so you can help me improve. And that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.